going on right now? I thought I was the one too drunk to podcast.
You gotta think to win.
Ow! Oh my god.
Wait for it. Nice job. Oh! Wait.
What is going on?
Blame me.
Who is this?
It's Ice Cube. He's got pyroclastic flow. That's the lava. Comes out of a volcano. He don't just spit hot fire, he spits pyroclastic flow. So vicious.
I need you to pause that so I can do my clapping thing, and then you can do whatever you want for the next 15 minutes. I just need you to.
It's about dope lyrics and delivery. It's about my persona. Nothing like a man that you knew on the corner. See the man that you knew on the corner. See him grow up.
God,
That's my shit.
this is yep.
Arizona.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Can we pause it so I can just do my clap thing and then we can start the episode? God damn it! You're a real piece of shit, Mike.
That's not very nice.
Alright, so I need you to shut the fuck up.
I don't know why you'd say
Here we
that.
go. Thanks.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. Now tuned.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Two Guys with Raging Goals. I'm Mikey and this is Adam. Every Wednesday we bring you a conversational podcast where one of us brings a topic to the table for us to discuss for your enjoyment. If you like that, follow us on YouTube and Facebook at Two Guys with Raging Goals and follow us on Twitter at Two Guys Raging. Adam, you are now tuned in to the motherfucking greatest.
As our viewers know.
Jay-Z told you.
Jay-Z, bringing back democracy.
I've heard he does that too.
Much like the turtleneck.
How did that go down again?
I brought back the turtleneck in much the same fashion that Jay-Z brought back democracy.
But I feel like that never actually was a thing.
You're right.
Okay.
I was drunk,
Okay.
and I posted a Facebook status that said that.
Okay. And then we tried to explain to Aaron Jackson why
But
Jay-Z brought back
no,
democracy.
because Jay-Z, no, okay.
We're talking about Hova here.
Yeah, whatever. So, Aaron Jackson asked me to explain it to him while I was once again drunk.
Shouldn't have done that.
And if you've seen our podcast, you know that that's a bad idea.
You're not tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
God damn it. Let me educate.
The Black Album, though?
Yeah.
And the Blueprint? Man, you can't get the Blueprint on Spotify. I don't know what that's all about.
Why?
I think it's probably because of Tidal. He has his own music service, right? So, it's like Neil Young. He took all of his fucking music off of everything because it's not good enough. You can't hear everything that we need. You know what, Neil? Fuck you. Some of us just want to hear some music, alright? I don't need to hear every piece that you intended me to hear.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, that rages me.
It is not, it's not that intricate.
Yeah, like, I'm sure it is. Like,
Yes.
I don't want to take
Yes.
anything away from what you made.
Absolutely. There's an art.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between quality of music and like, but here's the thing.
Now I don't listen to any of your music.
No.
Because I can't.
No.
I don't have the access.
I've got no option.
Yeah, so now I went from stuff that was like, hey, it was still Neil Young, and now I got nothing.
Neil Diamond?
Fucking. I will go Mario 2 on your ass and beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker. Alright? I will pull a motherfucker up from the ground and beat you with it.
A turnip with a face.
Yeah, no shit. That was one of my favorite memes of all time. When like Mario is picking up one of the Shy Guys and he's throwing it at another Shy Guy. Ah, beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Mario's a savage, man.
He is. Savage as fuck. Savage AF.
AF.
Yes.
Savage AF.
AR. Adam Reeves.
Okay.
It's part of my name.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Don't take that away from me.
It's like that car.
You're I understand that you're upset that nothing goes with Michael Wittenhofer.
You're one of the only people who can say my last name. So most people go Michael William W.
I've heard your last name's fucking stupid anyway. So so anyway,
It's like the J in Meyer.
silent for stupid as fuck.
What's the J stand for? Stupid as fuck.
It's a Midwestern chain. It's a Midwestern chain. Yeah.
That
Started in
Wyoming? Just a man making tacos?
Michigan?
I don't know.
That's where their headquarters. I was like,
I don't know, but the Meyer here, one of them has horse stables, so.
what was that?
The one out on out east?
Maysville.
Yeah. It has fucking like places where you can hook up a horse to.
Oh, it's because there's a lot of Amish out there.
Yep.
There's an Amish population.
That doesn't defeat the point that there is a goddamn horse hookup.
Yep.
I lived in Montana, never saw a horse hookup in my life.
They don't live in Montana.
Well,
The Amish. There's not a large population.
There are Hutterites, though. Very similar. So they believe in electricity. So do the Amish.
No.
Yeah, they do.
Well, yes.
They all show up. They all show up in their.
I'll tell you something. There's a large Amish population
Whoa.
in Grable, Indiana.
Oh boy.
They all went to the library to use the computers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. They all pile out of their fucking van and they're like, "But we didn't use it. Our friend is driving." And it's like, okay, but you still use the mode of transportation.
And the really great thing is we can say all this shit because it's on the internet.
You can't see it, and if you can, you're not following the fucking shit. So.
You're a liar!
It's like when you cheat on a test and then you get the answer wrong, and you're like, damn it. Damn it.
I knew the actual answer, but I cheated off
Billy over here.
Billy.
Turns out Billy's retarded.
Billy's a real piece of shit.
Let me astray that Billy.
Bill Dog.
Did you ever watch Dexter's Laboratory?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever watch the Dexter's Laboratory movie?
No.
Oh my god. So Cartoon Network started doing this thing where it was they do like Cartoon Network theater. And so every Friday or Saturday, something like that, they would have a movie based off of one of their cartoons.
Would it just be like an hour-long episode?
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half.
Like maybe like with a little bit of extra budget.
Right, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But that's what it was. It was just like a pumped up version of one of their cartoons. And Dexter's Laboratory, the movie, they go like back in time and or they go into the future. And so there ends up being like 4 Dexters traveling through time to stop Mandark, his enemy.
Uh-oh.
And one of the Dexters is old as fuck. He's old AF. And he refers to everybody as Billy all the time. So at the end of it, when they're all saying goodbye, bye Dexter! Bye Dexter! Bye Dexter! Goodbye Billy! And so my brother and I, when we'd be going to bed at night, sometimes, night Danny, night Billy!
You remember when? No. Okay. Remember when the power went out at our apartment?
Oh my god, yes.
So,
Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne.
Terrible.
I don't know what. Yes, exactly. There's a large amount of construction. The one thing they don't work on, their power grid.
No, not at all.
At all. No updating. Not since 1932.
Yeah.
Fact. Check it out.
Put it in the bank.
So we're living in this apartment out north.
The Great White North.
The Great White North.
And I say that because it's north of here. A lot of white people.
Oh, god damn, this is a lot of bullshit. But the power goes out, and all of a sudden, our apartment turns into an easy bake oven.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
But without the light bulb. Like, it's just fucking...
It's just cooking on its own.
Just hot as hell. It was
that was terrible.
It was the worst thing in the world. Like, luckily, we were only without power for, like, a day.
Yeah, there were people without power for weeks. And like
I was like, when is this gonna end? And then we're over there, like, the next day with power, and we're like, man, it really wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
People are, like, bringing food to work to, like, so it doesn't spoil.
Yeah, there were people like,
fridge.
I haven't showered in days.
And I'm like,
I can tell. No, I got it.
yeah. I gotta go. There's too many stinky people here. Like, I gotta go sit in my air conditioning and take a shower.
This is ridiculous. Can't live like this.
But we go, we go to sleep, and the power's still out. We open all our windows, and like the fucking what was that show?
I have no idea.
I can't remember what the show is. Tell us in the comments.
Hold on. Keep telling your story. I'll get it.
But there's a family of people who live in this giant house, and at the end of every episode, they all turn off their lights, and they're like, "Night, John Boy. Night, Carol. Night, Marianne. Night, fucking whatever." And like, so we're laying in bed.
The Waltons.
God damn it! I love them. I love them.
So we're laying, like, me, my fiance, and then Adam's in the next room. And we keep saying goodnight to each other.
With different names.
Good night, John Boy. Oh my god, that was insane.
That was a good night. Well,
Yeah.
we were suffering from mild heat stroke.
Yeah. You remember when I came home with the Sierra Nevada?
Yeah, that was a good day.
That was a great
That
day.
was a
I
good
still think about that day all the time. Like, Adam's out on the patio, I came home and I was like, I'm just gonna take these out there. Did I bring a cooler out?
I feel like you brought the Sierra Nevada home. I was sitting outside making my little Auschwitz pile of cigarettes.
Yeah. Adam would sit out on the patio and just smoke for fucking hours.
Hours.
It looked like Auschwitz out there.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, no. And then, remember you tore up the chair and you were like, I don't know what's happening. Adam would have his fucking sneakers on and he's always shifting in this like cheap fucking like lawn chair that was made of nylon. And so every time he moved, it would like fray a little bit of the nylon. And eventually we were like, what the hell is happening? And he's like, I know, it's crazy.
There's a lot of that shit that went on in that house.
Yeah, I know. Sarah tore open that fucking cheese.
Sarah monkey ripped the cheese open and was like, how fucking crazy is this?
I find so Sarah fucking opens up the cheese like a fucking gorilla.
Yeah.
And then puts it back in the fridge. Like a day later, I find it. And I go open it and it's all fucking open like a psychopath. And I was like, who the fuck opened the cheese like a gorilla? And Sarah's on the couch, she's like, I know, right? And then she was like, no, it was me. I don't know. I was like, you just said what happened here?
Yeah.
Oh,
got no idea.
But yeah, when I brought it, like I filled up a cooler with ice, like a little travel cooler with ice and Sierra Nevada, and I just came outside, set it down, opened it up. It was warm out, and I just sat out there drinking Sierra Nevada the rest of the night.
Yep, for hours.
It's a good
just
time.
talking and bullshitting and talking about work. And it was great.
Yeah,
it was great. It's small steps to starting a podcast.
Yes. Adam,
Yeah.
what's the topic? What are we talking about?
Well, I was hoping you'd ask me. We're 13 minutes in.
I knew we'd
we're,
get there.
we're 13 minutes in. We've talked about power outages. We've talked about beer.
The Waltons.
We've talked about the Waltons.
We've insulted my fiance. That's pretty
And the
much,
Amish.
That's the and kind of made light of Auschwitz. Yeah, no, we went there. Yeah.
Please don't judge us for that. I'm a smoker. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Seriously, it was a pile of ashes.
I can still outrun you, though, motherfucker. So
No, it's fucked up.
Don't test.
Twisted. I could probably outrun you now.
Let's go running tomorrow.
I don't think you want to do that.
Oh.
I'm in shape now. Fucking.
Yeah.
I'm mighty.
I still bet you couldn't out cardio me, motherfucker.
Yeah. I bet it'd be a lot more competitive now, at least.
Yeah. No, you're right. You were like fucking albino fucking celery stalks before. Listen,
Yeah.
but I understand that it would be better now.
Yeah.
You've hit a couple leg days, and I get that. All right.
Yeah, but I run every day. You don't. So.
But I run distance.
Right. That's true.
And my body's still like honed for distance.
Yeah.
So could you run distance?
Well, I just knock you the fuck over.
Could you run for an hour?
Or if you got too far ahead of me, I just pick up a rock
And especially cross country. Could you run for an hour cross country?
No, like I could probably outrun you on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need Ritalin to function daily.
Yeah.
There's no fucking goddamn way that I could run on a treadmill for an hour. You're damn straight. Unless Rugrats is playing.
Like
Which
a year ago though, I was getting up to your pace though. I was doing what was I at? I was doing like 850 miles. Somewhere right in there.
Yeah.
Like so I was getting there.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Like I feel like it would be much more competitive now, but you are a distance runner.
I'm a distance runner though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like
I need to stop eventually.
Yeah. I bet you anything we go 5 miles. We go 5 miles.
Oh, damn.
Me and you run 5 miles.
That doesn't even sound fun.
Nope. It takes me about an hour.
Okay.
Hour and 20.
Let's have a gym competition
No.
where we lift a bunch of weights and then run.
No.
Because I'll fucking power your ass and then run.
No, you're damn straight. I'm lanky as a motherfucker. I never said like.
And by gym battle, I mean we're gonna fight for the electric badge.
Remember when somebody told us that we need to have a relatable podcast?
I know.
You start talking about Pokemon, and then
I love Pokemon.
and then everybody tunes out.
Well, what are you gonna do? What are we talking about?
So I was getting there. I was trying to get there.
Sorry.
I had a rigmarole. You interrupted me. You started.
Take us on a walk.
So what we're going to talk about today is our favorite Disney movie.
Star Wars. Drop the mic. Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's not now. Favorite
Animated?
Disney animated movie.
Star Wars Clone Wars.
Not a movie. Series.
Yeah, they made a movie. Lawyered.
I'll fucking kill you.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I'll literally.
Literally? Oh, I miss Parks and Rec. God, I miss that show. Anyway.
Rip every piece of hair out of your head.
Damn, that'd hurt.
And then what
I have so much hair compared to you.
This is what I would do. I'd rip every piece of hair out of your head, and then
We're on camera.
And then I'd Mod Podge it to this wall right here. Just right in this general vicinity.
You don't know how to Mod Podge shit. You'd have to get your fiance.
That's Mod Podge. Oh, he'd help me. He was down there sick dancing to fucking Sister Act a minute
I
ago.
help you because I have the same viewpoints on Disney and Pixar movies.
You might be right.
I'm 100% right.
But I guarantee that engagement outweighs that.
Yeah, maybe. You offer him a child or something, he'd jump right on it.
What does that mean? Like, offer him a child to, like, feast upon?
No. Jesus Christ! You are dark as shit right now. You fucking burning down Jews and fucking pasting my hair to the wall. Feasting on children.
Well,
You got baby seals downstairs you're clothing too?
From the last episode.
Yeah.
No, you're wearing the boots now. The people at home can't see it.
No. I got the new boots.
I got the
Sealskin.
sealskin boots. So we're gonna talk about our favorite Disney movie.
Do you think we're gonna get in trouble for the Jewish comment? I feel bad about that now.
Who's gonna attack us?
Really sorry.
I apologize. Love you guys. You're fun.
It's a comedy show, so you kind of
So you gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna talk about our favorite Pixar movie.
Well, we're in 19 minutes, so I'm gonna kind of combine mine. We're actually at 20 minutes, really.
1945.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Stop counting. You're wasting time. Okay, hit us with it, Mike.
All right, so there's a lot of spectrum to cover here. So I'm gonna do a small list of faves, and I'm gonna do a special mention too.
Okay.
So let's start with. I'm gonna start with Meet the Robinsons. That's what we're gonna go from bottom to top here.
For sure.
So
For sure. Definitely the bottom.
I love Meet the Robinsons, and hold up, y'all.
Uh-oh. Mikey, we're just burning time right now. We're at 20
Okay.
minutes. What happens if
Meet
we
the
have a really
Robinsons,
long...
in case you didn't see it, is an amazing movie. Happened during the time when Pixar and Disney split up because of arguments between who was that fucker?
Oh,
the Michael Eisner.
Yeah, Michael Eisner.
That fucking psycho and Steve Jobs.
Yep.
They were fighting, and Steve Jobs was like, well, fuck you. We're going off to do our own thing.
Yeah.
And continued to be successful, and Disney was like, we can do this ourselves, and made Meet the Robinsons with all the same technology. Meet the Robinsons is a really great movie, but it never got the push that it would have if it had the Pixar label on it.
Mm-hmm.
The quote from Meet the Robinsons, because throughout the whole movie they just keep saying, you just gotta keep moving forward. Failure happens, you just gotta keep moving forward. There's lots of cool shit. Evil man in the bowler hat, T-Rex with the little arms, the big head. That's Matt Temby makes an appearance. Big head, little arms. But the quote is, around here, however, we don't look backwards for very long. We keep moving forward. Opening up new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. And that was Walt Disney saying. That was his phrase. Just keep moving forward. And so I really, really loved that movie. Not just like they did a nice job of like painting this wonderful story and then having this really cool meaning in the story. That like it was like a head fake. You didn't really realize you were learning that as you watched the movie. You were just enjoying the entertainment, and then like there was this really cool shit. So Meet the Robinsons, love that movie. Then next is probably Lion King.
Yeah.
Love Lion King. Mufasa. Pour one out for
My dude.
The fucking songs, and I think that was one of the either that or Jurassic Park was the first movie I saw in theaters, and I think it was Jurassic Park and then Lion King, but like just the imagery in that movie was amazing.
Yeah.
Disney had never done anything like that before, and like the opening scene with like when Simba's born and they're gonna do the thing and like all and
that's a fucking like phenomenal like you talk about cinematography and like cinematography and animation,
right? Yeah,
there's nothing that fucking compares to that at all.
And so that was amazing, and then the scene with the the Nazi scene with the Scar and the hyenas. They're all marching, and like I just remember seeing that, and I was just like I felt like, damn, this is evil.
Dun,
yeah,
I fucking like yeah,
this is our time or whatever the fuck. Yeah, like fucking great. And just a great story, right? Like I really love that. For sure. And then so after Lion King, probably Aladdin. And when I say Aladdin, I'm just going to rope Aladdin 1 and 3 in. Aladdin 2 is terrible. Aladdin 1, amazing. just fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then Aladdin 3, which went direct to VHS, but should have been a wide release. Like, that movie is amazing.
Absolutely.
And those two together, like, fucking great.
Yeah.
They got all the original cast back together, like, just an amazing movie. So I love Aladdin. I love the opening scene of Aladdin with the fucking sand lion tiger fucking thing, and it collapses, and like,
he just escapes.
Yeah.
And like
doesn't get the lamp, and like, it's just amazing. So amazing. I love that. I love that there was a narrator through that movie too. Like Genie was also the narrator. Like the guy, like that was great. But then I think my favorite is Pixar, and it's Toy Story.
Okay.
I fucking love Toy Story, and I can't get around it. Special mention to Oliver and Company.
Yes.
Oliver and Company, when fucking... So I didn't... Obviously, as a child, I didn't read Charles Dickens. And I didn't know the story of Oliver Twist.
No.
But fucking Dodger, who is the Artful Dodger in Oliver Twist, but Dodger, the dog in Oliver and Company, when he's got the hot dogs around his neck and he's singing,
and he's like,
I got street smarts, my friend. And I'm like,
oh my god.
My god, this guy's cool. I want to be cool with Dodger.
He's a dog, he's got sunglasses and a hot dog.
Yeah, he had sunglasses.
And he understands my love for salted meats.
Yeah, and he was street.
Like a motherfucker.
He was a badass.
Yep.
So shout out to Oliver and Company. That movie was amazing.
It is.
But my all-time favorite's got to be Toy Story. It's just an amazing story. I love the background of Steve Jobs and John Lasseter fucking making this movie. I love all of the history. I love the Pixar office, like that whole story. And then Toy Story. I love the idea of these toys coming to life, like that speaks to me. My brother and I, when we were really young, like we used to always like, you know, all of our stuffed animals could come to life. Like that was just something we believed in. And and then like, I love the idea of like this toy that doesn't understand that it is a toy.
Yeah.
He's not a space ranger, he's a toy!
Yeah.
It
kind of emulates you a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't understand that you're just a man.
Wow.
You're just a man. And
I'm more than a man.
Refer to Toy
Space
Story.
Ranger!
He's more than a man.
It's falling with style.
So
But that's my list. That's my list. Toy Story probably tops the charts. And I love all of the Toy Stories. I wouldn't take anything away from Toy Story 2 or Toy Story 3. In fact, I don't cry. I never cry. Ever. You bawl like a bitch.
I'm an emotional bitch, and that's why I drink bourbon.
I never cry. I saw Toy Story 3 in theaters, and if I was the type of person who cried, I would have cried. Like I got a little choked up, but I got more choked up, like less choked up about them almost dying in the fiery inferno. Like the fucking people from the Bible.
I bet.
Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego.
Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego.
They died in a fiery furnace.
They were let out, though.
Yeah, by Jesus. But when he had to give up his toys, I related to that.
That last scene is when I cried.
Like I remember being too old to have toys.
Yep.
I remember being too old.
You're still too old, but you still
I still have some toys. But I remember like giving it up.
Yes.
Like being done. Like I was too old to actually play with these. Now I have toys on my desk at work, and I love it. I have Charizard. He's just sitting there.
Yeah. Loving life.
But like I'm too old to play with toys. Like, and I remember like going into high school. I was long into toys. And I remember just being like, God, I'm too old to fucking play with these. And like I had the same thing happen to me. That like I used to have a toy box full of toys. And by the time I got into high school, I had a red like little duffel bag, like a little carry-on bag, and that was all the toys I had left. And so like I'd pieced out and lost with them, but like
Now-
still
now-
had Optimus Prime,
But,
still had Spider-Man.
yep.
Like, hold on to them.
We've got a shelf full of toys behind us.
I still have Optimus
And
Prime.
there are things that we hold on to.
Yeah, and so like Toy Story spoke to me though.
Yes.
Well, hit me with your list.
So my list, I feel. So you and I have discussed my two
Yeah, you're stupid.
that are going. Okay, you're gonna call it stupid, and then I'm gonna explain it, and you're gonna be like,
I doubt that.
Okay.
I doubt what he's about to
all
say.
right. So let's start with Toy Story because you're right. Toy Story spoke to me as well. When I was a child, the fun thing about Toy Story as a series is that I grew up in the same age range as Andy. So like when I graduated high school was the year
No,
Toy
don't say
Story
that.
3
Oh.
came out. So I grew up at the same rate.
Yeah.
So it's even more like relevant to me.
Yeah.
Right? And like
Yeah.
in like a way of like it's not about the toys. It becomes about a passing of time.
What I loved about Toy Story, by the way,
Yes.
is like it was very true. Exactly
Yes.
what you just said.
Yes.
So like you could picture a new toy coming in and being like the new favorite thing.
Yeah.
Like that's very relatable.
And like
and then in the second one, the idea of like toys as collectibles
yeah.
and like you
And like
never
losing that piece.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so you're not gonna play with them. They're gonna sit on a shelf. And then that third movie where like you're finally giving up.
Yeah.
Like
You
that
gotta
was
store them, or
yeah,
you gotta
that was so relatable.
give them away.
And that's what's amazing about Pixar movies.
Yes. Ooh. Okay.
Okay. So Toy Story.
So Toy Story. Because I grew the same.
Yeah.
Like I grew exactly the same ages as Andy.
Yeah.
So then.
My brother
My-
had the big Buzz Lights ear.
Ah,
God, I love
jealous of that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Hit the button and his wings would
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck!
He was for
And it
it.
glowed in the dark. Glowed in the dark.
Oh, the glow in the dark one.
Yeah, it was badass.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Fucking thing was like this tall. So cool.
I wish I was a Wittenhofer.
Well,
Other than the last name, because.
did you hear about my family craziness today?
Yes, yeah,
You
you're
don't want to
right.
be
You're
involved in that.
You're right. The only people I love are Dave, Jill, and Krissa. Those are my those well girls. My people.
My peeps.
My peeps.
My peeps.
So Toy Story, love it.
Okay.
So now I'm going to list my favorite Disney film and my favorite Pixar film, and then
So Toy Story was your special shout out.
That is my special shout out because it's relatable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
Much-
it's one of the greatest films of all time. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the series.
Yeah.
In general, like-
I'm super nervous about Toy Story 4. I'm excited about it,
Yeah.
but I'm nervous about it.
No, because I can't. I've you
done the journey.
You have to understand too that I have related to Andy as a storyarchical person.
Yeah.
I don't have a child, so
Well,
how am I gonna relate?
Like my problem is like when Toy Story 3 came out and they announced it.
Yeah.
I loved the shit that was like, fuck you guys. I've been waiting 9 years for this shit. So fuck all you little kids trying to get in line to watch Toy Story. I'm going to see it. But there was a part of me that was like, how could they make this better? Like, Toy Story 1 was great. Toy Story 2 is great. I'm nervous that they launch another one. And then they knock it out of the park and I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Now they're doing Toy Story 4. It's like rolling the dice every time.
Yeah.
Because it's an amazing film. And I don't want Cars 2.
No.
I want fucking Toy Story 4 to be phenomenal. I want more Toy Story. But I want it the right way. And
Yeah.
like, so it's like this balancing act. Sorry. Anyways.
So my favorite Disney film, animated Disney film is Little Mermaid, which is not only
Because you're a princess under the sea?
which is I'm gonna get to this, which is not only fun because of Sebastian the Crab,
Well, yeah.
who is
And
fucking
because they have an old English sheepdog.
Jamaican and hilarious, and sings one of the best
Under the sea? It is a good song.
one of the best Disney songs of all time.
Yep. Okay.
Under the Sea, like it is only compromised by some of the songs from Lion King,
Yep.
and
I'm listening.
I think
I'm
that's
looking
about
up
it.
information.
Aladdin to me even doesn't have as good of songs as that song.
Magic Carpet Ride? That was my shit.
A Whole New World.
Yeah. A whole new world.
Okay, yeah.
A magic place. Don't act like that ain't the shit.
I'll tell you what, Mulan's I'll Make a Man Out of You is
Oh
better
my
than
god!
a whole,
Oh my god!
better than A Whole New World, better than anything. But that's not the end of the episode. You might have thought that was.
Swift as the coursing river, be a man. With all the strength of the great typhoon.
I
Be
love
a man.
I love that song.
That song is amazing.
That song is
That is the best fucking Disney song on earth.
best Disney song
Yeah.
ever.
Easily.
Period. Done. You can stop watching at that point. But what I have to say, I don't know what you're.
I'm looking up information.
Google.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I was Googling. For the end of the episode.
Okay.
I'm ready though.
So, my other piece of information is that I love Pixar's Finding Nemo.
I love Finding Nemo. I'm also nervous about Finding Nemo too.
No, I agree. Finding Dory.
Yeah.
I've seen the teaser. It looks kind of stupid, but
I just am sad that Pixar is doing so many sequels. Like, they found great success doing sequels. But did they lose their way somehow with Steve Jobs not being there anymore? Like, yeah, I know, that bug flying everywhere! Jesus! Oh my god!
I just needed to stop.
I know! Why is it gotta be like that?
I tried to kill it earlier, you told me to stop.
Well, yeah, you were trying to knock it down with like a pipe. You weren't gonna hit it. You were gonna knock something else out, probably
That's
me.
gonna break a window.
Yeah. I got it, Mikey! Oh, well, now we can't record a podcast. You almost got that bug.
I
don't know where it went.
I don't know where it is. It's gone.
Yeah. So, Finding Nemo, all in all, a great film.
Yes.
The scene in the memes? I love how he says it. And he's got the strong arm.
I wish I had a child like him. I wish I had a child like Nemo. So here's the thing. I made this relation as you were talking. I think the reason I like these films is not only because
They're mostly about water? Okay, damn. Got there too.
Good job. It's not only because they're aquatic,
Okay.
but it's about someone who is lost in who they are.
Okay.
And I found these films at a point where I was lost in my life. So, I was in 6th grade when Finding Nemo came out. Boy, oh boy. Do you feel old? Feel old.
Yeah, I think I was in college. Jesus Christ almighty.
No, you weren't in college, you were in high school.
Was I?
I was...
Google.
I was in
Google.
6th grade.
Going to Google.
Okay. Hit it up. It would have been 2003.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for, is an answer there. It's got a 99% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
2003?
2003. I was in high school.
I was in 6th grade.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Told you.
That's insane. That is insane to me.
So, in 6th grade, I'm sorry, it's 39 minutes in, but in 6th grade, I started realizing that I was gay.
That's when you realized? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, I see this film about this lost boy who's trying to make these friends with these people who are like the outcasts, right, of the ocean. And then I find this person who is lost and who she is, right, in Dory.
Yeah.
And her...
Wait, who is Dory?
Ellen DeGeneres?
No, okay. No, I thought you maybe found a real life person who was Dory.
No.
And I wanted to know who that was.
No.
Because I could think of somebody
Dory is me.
who's really stupid and could have been Dory.
No. I'm Dory in this situation.
Okay.
And
but when we're off the camera, I'm going to
all
tell you who
that
Dory is.
I know who Dory is. I get it. I get what you're saying. So, to me...
Remember the shower thing? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I bet Dory does too. Now,
Okay.
here's the thing.
Okay, that's all I need.
I'm trying to make this a very serious end of the episode thing.
Go.
Right?
Go to town.
So I'm relating with Nemo because he's trying to find his place with these misfit band of people who are not of his world. And that I'm finding refuge in Dory, not because she doesn't understand where she is, but because even though she realizes that she doesn't know where she is, her motto is to just keep swimming.
Much like Meet the Robinsons.
Much like Meet the Robinsons.
Just keep moving.
And this is where I see the similarities.
Yeah.
Right? Between your message and my message, because you are the kind of person who will just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
And I am the kind of person who will just keep swimming. And like, to me, that really touches my heart.
Yeah.
And in the same vein, Ariel
The mermaid.
feels as though she is in a world that has been given to her, but that's not what she wants. She needs...
Really making this Disney movie deep.
She needs the other side of things.
Yeah.
She needs to experience that, and that's what she wants to see, and she wants to understand like why it is so wrong for her to cross that line, and even though things are going to be taken away from her. And even though she is going to be pushed down, she is going to do whatever it takes to cross that line, and she will try to succeed.
Are they following you still?
I hope that they are.
Okay.
I hope that they are. But those are the things that I follow in those two movies.
Yeah.
And that is why I find those two movies like to speak to me.
Yeah, so the picks for you are a little bit more deep than me.
You know the cartoons.
Yeah, like I like Toy Story because I didn't come out of the closet for Toy Story though. Like I already kind of had my own shit going on at that point.
Yes.
But I'm also a lot older than you, so
yes.
Yeah, no, I like that though. Like I like, so I kind of like that. Very different, like your fiance Nick.
Yes.
Him and I have the same exact movies.
Yeah.
Aladdin, Lion King, Toy Story, Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah.
All the fucking same.
Yep.
I like that. I like that you and I have different ones, but kind of the same message that like keep moving forward, keep surviving, keep doing your shit.
And that's what's important.
Yeah.
And it's odd because like you've got a deep message. You pull the deep message out of things. Yeah. I assume Nick didn't. Nick's looking at the soundtrack and he wants a movie that's going to sit on his shelf. Yeah, he's right now he's watching Sister Act 2.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Goddamn.
J Love.
But we're pulling that deep meaning out of the things that probably, like, yes, the deep meaning was put in there.
Yeah.
But, like, is that what was supposed to stick out?
That's the amazing thing about a lot of those films, too. Like, and we can wrap this up, but that's the amazing thing about a lot of those films. Those films, when they started becoming accessible to children, but also with messages for adults, like, or shit in them that, like, where adults could watch it and be like, God, I'm glad, like, my kid wants to watch this movie because I can find humor in this, or I can find a message
in it.
Yeah, like,
and maybe they're going to be able to find a message in it one day. Like,
Yeah,
they're going to
yeah,
love
like-
it because of this.
So very similar. Shrek is very similar. It's DreamWorks, but like
Yeah.
you can watch it as a child and enjoy it. You can watch it as an adult and enjoy it. So like I like when they started doing that. The shout out that I was looking up was Don Bluth films. So we talk about Disney, we talk about Pixar. I think it's important to mention Don Bluth. All Dogs Go to Heaven, Five Goes West, Land Before Time. This was a guy who he worked for Disney, was fired because they said his movies were too dark, went on to make a lot of animated movies that we all have accepted into our lives, and like, but they're not quite Disney. You know,
I love Fievel.
Yeah, and so
That was my shit.
Like Five Goes West, I love that fucking movie. All Dogs Go to Heaven, I love that movie. Like, but those movies were dark. Like they had death in them. Like people died and shit. Like, so just shout out to that too. Like,
Yeah.
I love the Disney movies that I mentioned, but like, I love that. Like, I love the message behind the Don Bluth movies. That like that dude wanted to make movies for Disney, and Disney was like, you can't have a dog dying, and he was like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna go write my own shit now. Wrote it, sold it, made money off of it, and did his shit. Like,
and people love it.
yeah. So shout out to those two. That's awesome though. I love those movies. I hope Toy Story 4 is good. I hope Finding Nemo 2 is good.
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Yeah.
Don't call it Finding Nemo 2.
Well, it's the sequel to Finding Nemo.
Not what it's about.
Whatever, motherfucker. So thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in for another episode of Two Guys with Raging Goals. Follow us, share our shit, like us on Twitter. We love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much.